YouTube, it's B back here with you with B's Smokehouse. Let me show you what we got going on today. Real quick video. We're gonna be doing some direct grilling today. We got some beef and pork flanken ribs. Typically these are done in the Asian fashion, usually Kalbi or Galbi style. I'm gonna show you my Kalbi style marinade. We've got a 1/3 cup tightly packed brown sugar. We've got kosher salt. We've got red chili flakes. We've got Sprite. Can't forget the Sprite. You might see some recipes for flanking ribs done with Coke. You can do it either way. I promise you, Sprite is the way to go. We've got black pepper. We've got soy sauce. I've got an Asian pear. The variety matters here. So Asian pears have an acid in them that helps break down meat. And this is one Asian pear. We have 2 kiwis. Again, kiwis also contain an acid that assists in breaking down meat. The meat won't be sitting in this marinade all day. Now, you can do this overnight. However, this is 2 kiwis. I would go with 1 kiwi. Some recipes only call for 1 kiwi in total. Some recipes only call for 1 pear in total. You do not have to mix. I am mixing. Again, it's only going to be a few hours, so I need this marinade to be as powerful as possible. I've got a whole green onion. Actually, these were a few pulled out from some planters I have in my front yard. So this is the white and the greens. And then we have a whole white onion. Actually, that's about a half of a white onion. Then I have about 5 garlic cloves in there, whole. You don't have to worry about chopping much up because we're gonna put a blender to work here. This marinade is really simple. Now, you also see we have, I've never done these before, but these are pork flanken style ribs. What they've done is just taken a set of spare ribs and cut them across the bone. And that's what you have. And then, of course, you have my favorite, one of my favorite cuts of beef. That is the beef flanken rib. They've taken beef ribs and just cut them across the bone. It don't take much time to cook. However, you want to get these on a marinade before you cook them. Now, because of where I live here in Texas, on the border, you might see these done up not with a marinade. Typically, they season them heavy in Mexican spices. They go straight over charcoal. I'm going to show you a different take on these. Again, these are going to be Asian style. Let's go ahead and get this marinade together. So we pretty much going to dump everything. Cup. We're going to dump everything. It might take me to do some blending or blitzing to get all this incorporated. If that is the case, then I'll shut off the video and I'll be back. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit more space, so I'll be back with you guys. Marinade is done. This is it. So now, like I told you guys, this is a simple recipe. We're gonna take this. I wish you could smell this. So I'm smelling the onion, the garlic. You can smell those kiwis. You can smell the Asian pear. You can also smell the Sprite. Those other spices that we used in here. I've got to get this meat in the marinade. It's gonna go for about maybe 4 to 6 hours. I'll take the meat out, get excess off, and then I will get the meat directly over some charcoal. This is meant to be directly over charcoal. I've tried this on a smoker. Doesn't come out too well. It's still good, but something about the char that you're looking for that provides additional flavor on these flanken ribs. So let me get this meat in the marinade. Stay tuned. We're gonna start off with our beef style flanken ribs. We're just gonna cover it. That's all we're gonna do. It's too easy. I made sure to make enough. I like to have a little bit left. So as we're grilling these ribs, I can go and baste the ribs just to kind of reinforce that flavor. But I guarantee you, even without basting, you can get the flavors. It's more of an earthly flavor, but it's amped up by that charcoal. I promise you, this is delicious. If you've never tried these, give them a try. I'll be back when I get a fire started later on this afternoon. These have to get in this marinade. These will go in the refrigerator for the next 4 to 6 hours. I'll get a fire started with some lump charcoal, and we're gonna be grilling. Stay tuned. Here's where we at now. On the left-hand side here, you have the pork ribs. These are gonna take a little bit longer than the beef because they're a little bit thicker. These usually take, a few minutes per side. But you see, I went ahead and rebasted these. What I'm trying to do is build some of this browning. On these ribs, you want that browning. That's really important. It goes to help the taste. Most people think you're burning. No, on these ribs, you want that browning. So here's where we're at. We got a few more minutes left on these. I'm gonna leave these here a little bit longer. I've got some more in the house till I'm finished. So I'll be out here for the next hour, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, I'll get back with you when we plating this up. All right, got the last bit of the beef ribs on. These are beef, these are pork. Again, they're all flanken style cut, all right? That Asian marinade is paying dividends. You see this char, it's not burnt, again, it's char. One thing most of these recipes are sure of, so they're gonna use some brown sugar. I prefer brown sugar. I feel like it's a healthier option over the white sugar. But you see this level of char. This type of grilling, this type of cooking, you gotta watch it. I mean, this is almost like smoking or being over in an oven. Can't really walk away from it. Usually if I'm in the house, I'm back here in a matter of a minute or two. Again, you see it? Come on now. I've been basting these pork ribs. Here shortly, I'll flip these other beef ribs and baste them again with that Asian style marinade. Yeah, we'll be back. YouTube, here we have the finished products. So we have our pork and beef, Asian style, Kalbi style marinated ribs, flanken ribs. Then we have kimchi fried rice, and we also have fish cakes. I already love kimchi. I love fish cakes. This is the finished product. So this char you see here on the meat, absolutely necessary. Absolutely necessary. I've already been eating off a few of the ribs, so I know it's delicious. A few of you guys, give this recipe a try. Let me know what you think. I would have liked to marinate these overnight, maybe a full day and a night. However, what we have is straight deliciousness. Me and my family getting ready to sit down and eat. Yeah, thank you for your support. Can't forget the taste test. I've already been gnawing on the pork rib, so I'm gonna take one of these beef ones. Here we go. See that char on there? That's what you want. Little fish cake. Little of that kimchi fried rice. Delicious. What I like about these ribs is they don't take that long. You can taste the kiwi. You can taste the Asian pear. You can taste a little sweetness, a little savoriness. Of course, you taste the char. I think that char kind of rounds these ribs out. I like to do these too. This is a quick weeknight meal. You don't have to just wait till the weekend to do these. Other than that, again, this was a flanken style Asian beef ribs done over charcoal. Until the next recipe, I'll see you guys next time. Until next time.